After watching this, you will hate Nicki Minaj. Chances are that you either completely love the hit female rapper Nicki Minaj, or she gets on your last nerve. Between her high-strung flow or her rainbow hair pieces, Minaj rocketed to fame with the tracks like Super Bass, Starships, and later Anaconda. She is the first female solo artist to have 7 singles simultaneously on the Billboard 100 chart. Born in the Caribbean, she moved to New York as a 5-year-old and has overcome a difficult childhood to become one of the most successful rap artists of this or any other generation. Minaj has also branched out into television and film, in demand for her colorful bubblegum persona and image. However, today we're going to be taking a look at why so many people hate on Nicki Minaj. Before we get into it, we want to let you all know that we in no way are hating on or trying to bring hate to Nicki's name. But be sure to watch this entire video as you're gonna learn some deep secrets about Nicki. Also leave a like and subscribe to show your support. Let's get right into it. She constantly puts people down. A key reason as to why many people don't like Nicki is because she's known for having an ego and putting people to shame. She's called out multiple other celebrities, rappers, and even everyday people. Even hidden in her own lyrics are disses towards other people. It's hard to support someone who's always talking trash about other people. Here's an example of Nicki being rude live on TV.
This is my 5th year winning this award. My point is, what I want the world to know about Nicki Minaj is when you hear Nicki Minaj spit, Nicki Minaj wrote it. And I hope and pray that BET continues to honor authenticity.
She's unprofessional on set, whether it be an interview or a live casting. Nicki Minaj doesn't seem to be very good when it comes to these things. There have been multiple times where Nicki doesn't even talk to the interviewers or live cast. Instead, she shrugs off the questions and stares at her phone. This makes fans believe she's one of 2 things, either boring or too cool for school. In other words, she thinks she's all that and doesn't have time for the television. This is not a good way to go about being famous because it leaves fans and spectators clueless as to what is going on in her mind. Looking up to someone or being a fan of a celebrity is supposed to be fun as we connect to them as a person. However, we can't really see with Nicki Minaj. Here's a clip of Nicki completely brushing off her persona on TV.
Okay, so you didn't say Happy Easter. What were you saying?
I said it's Easter time again.
Oh, okay. Ready? It's Easter time.
She made fun of a disabled person. In 2015, Nicki Minaj had some major explaining to do after uploading a video that appears to show her making fun of a woman in a wheelchair. The video features a busty Minaj dressed up as a fairy during an appearance in Las Vegas. She spots a woman in a motorized wheelchair and laughs hysterically with her flunkies, saying, "Now, if I could only find my handyman, walk. I command you to walk." Handyman is a fictional disabled character played by Damon Wayson, the hit 90s sketch comedy shown in Living in Color. On the show, Handyman wore a superhero costume and stood up for the rights of the disabled. While the big supporters of Nicki defended her in this clip, the majority didn't. This incident actually caused Minaj to lose a big chunk of her own fans. Obviously, it's not cool to make fun of any disability because the disabled can't help it. However, when Perez Hilton posted about this story, Nicki fired back. She said the person wasn't disabled at all and that her friend was actually in a scooter. Nicki quickly deleted the video and had to publicly apologize over Twitter. The apology wasn't enough for some fans, while others were still bothered by the video. What do you think of Minaj's walk controversy? Let us know in the comments. Here's the footage of Nicki.
Now, if only I could find Handyman. Walk. I could.
She's annoying and disrespectful. Kind of similar to the other points we've made, many people think that Nicki Minaj is very annoying. Her fashion, her flow, her soft little voices, and even her name are the reason people think she's annoying. In interviews, when she actually decides to talk, she actually gets very chatty and almost annoying. She says literally everything that comes to mind, good or bad. A lot of what she says is just plain dumb. I mean, she doesn't wait her turn to talk and interrupts people when she wants. Nicki also causes a lot of drama and gets into fights with other famous people all the time. This isn't good for her name, and people can say she's a bit annoying. However, a lot of people actually like Minaj for these characteristics because they believe it's what makes her special. Either way, she's often hated for being annoying, and here's a clip of her doing just that.
And what music are you playing? Oh, don't cut this off. So let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, stop. Y'all need to start trying to break records and start listening to people's music. I don't understand why I'm coming to radio and y'all don't even have my songs ready to be
Wait, hold on.
That's the main focus of the kid coming to the radio.
Mean to our assistants. Having an assistant help you with anything is very important, especially being a topless celebrity like Nicki. However, I guess she doesn't feel the same way. Minaj is often very rude to her assistants and bosses them around a lot. In fact, back in 2011, Nicki Minaj got into a verbal altercation with a male assistant at the Palomar Hotel in Dallas, Texas. The argument began poolside and ended with the two in a hotel room where the man, now identified as Nicki Minaj's assistant, Safari Samuels, allegedly hit her in the lower lip. The two took the altercation to Twitter, stating their sides of the opinion. Reporting officers spoke with the compliant Nicki Minaj, who stated a verbal altercation took place at the location at the pool. When Minaj returned to her hotel room, witness 1, Safari Samuels, was also back at the room. Samuels was also staying in the hotel room with a cop. Minaj told Samuels that she didn't want him taking anything out of the room. Samuels had some of his personal belongings in a suitcase, and as Minaj was looking into the suitcase, Samuels grabbed the suitcase as he was picking it up. He shoved the suitcase across Minaj's chin and lower lip. So I guess Nicki could be in the okay because she was hit, but starting a brawl with your own assistant is very rude. I guess you could say that Samuel decided to take it all out on Nicki because this may have not been the only time she was rude to him. Here's a clip of Nicki being mean to her assistants.
Nicki, can you take a selfie?
Get out of my shop. You're in my shop.
Well, they're going to go get Will and then they're going to come get you.
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now. Just, no, that's it, please. Let's not, please.
She says some pretty dumb things. Alongside starting drama with pretty much every single celebrity, Nicki is known for saying some flat-out stupid things. Whether it be on TV, at a concert, or a tweet, she isn't the smartest in the books. However, a lot of people like her for this because it's what makes her unique. So it's possible that Minaj may be putting on an act. A lot of what comes from her mouth seems to be out of impulse and doesn't really make sense half the time. Even in her lyrics, she rapped about things that make absolutely no sense. But either way, she does get a lot of hate because of the countless dumb things she says. Here's an example.
I really thought I was about to die. Like, I was saying my prayers to die. And I didn't even want to call the ambulance because I thought, well, if I call the ambulance, it's going to be on TMZ.
I wouldn't sing. I would just stand there and flash my boobs.
We've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot. Oh my God. No one wants to work with Nicki Minaj.